Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to the briefing on Saturday the 21st. Boy, there's this first or second Atlantic storm that's come through this year so far. Been the storm that's kept on giving. We've currently got three gliders up in a Boyne, and the two instructors who are going to bring them back are currently stuck up there because pretty much all the roads are closed. And it's sort of another red weather warning up there for rain. So not a great picture up there, and marginally better down south, but you can see the sort of two compacted low pressure systems. And if you look within that, normally I can tell you what's going to happen during the day looking at the charts, but quite frankly, it's anybody's guess looking at intense low pressure systems like that, where the rain's going to go, what's going to happen with the clouds. Complete lottery really, but it is fairly low pressure, fairly intense winds, quite light within the center of that, so winds a bit variable today, as you'll see, and they're very, very slow moving, because even by sort of midnight they're just sort of drifting off. And then a better day tomorrow with a little bit bit of a ridge slowly building, and the low pressure over Scotland drifting to the north. So getting better, but really loitering for today. Farnborough Taff. I'll just move that slightly so we can have a look at the Gatwick one as well. 226 knots. I mean, with the circulation, I think you can have southeasterly, then going southerly, then probably going a bit westerly and round to northwest eventually. It'll be all over the place today. A few at 3,000 feet. Yeah, I think there are bits at 3,000 feet. But the really important stuff is essentially the showers and rain broken at 1,400 feet during the day, and then the tempo at the same time till 4 o'clock this afternoon. Showers and rain broken at 700 feet, varying layers of cloud during the day today. And Gatwick's very, very similar. All the tempo stuff is very, very similar. So not a lot changes. I think there's multiple layers of cloud. There'll be mist and fog to start off with, and you'll see what's coming fairly shortly. So upper winds, they're more northwesterly, as you imagine, that low pressure circulating round, and it's drifting off to the sort of east southeast. So upper winds 15 knots probably from the west northwest. Satpic, bit difficult to pick this one out really. Now they've changed the size of the screen image on Sat 24. Essentially, we're sat in here, and this stuff here is quite intense rain, and there's rain on this front here. So it's circulating around the center of the low here, and just drifting up towards us. And it's really a matter of whether we get caught under that or whether we get away with it. So you can see it heading up. We're about here. You can see it heading up from the south towards us. I think it's actually going to get to us probably in about an hour's time, maybe a little bit later than that, or it might just skim past us. And I'll discuss about how we're planning to operate, if at all, today. Fortunately, the main bulk of the rain is sort of just skirting all the way down here across northern France. And I think eventually at the end of the day, this frontal system here will come across us. So we're just hoping that we might be able to get something in the gap here. Temperature wise, like the last couple of days, going to feel quite mild really, although they're saying perhaps 13, 14 degrees. Feels quite humid, fairly mild, not strong winds. So top meteo, their picture seems to be a little bit out compared to what Skyside are saying. So let's run through the rain picture. They're saying it's drifting to the east of us with the occasional shower. That's sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon. and then clearing through later on by 4 o'clock. Cloud amounts. So by sort of midday, they're still showing bits of low cloud. That's sort of under 1,000-foot cloud in and around here, and not really sort of clearing through till later in the afternoon. So fairly pessimistic forecast on SkySight, also on Top Meteo. SkySight, perhaps less so. That's the rainfall at 8 o'clock. And you move it forward a couple of hours, it's just drifting past us by 1-2 o'clock. Less rain than Top Meteo are forecasting, but again they're giving the same sort of thing. It's clearing through in the late afternoon. So a bit of a challenging forecast. There's no rain at the moment, so what I think we're going to do is, people on the flying list this morning, we go and get 2 K21s out and get them de-eyed and ready to go. We won't take them out onto the runway. We'll just keep an eye on the weather. If that rain does get to us, then we'll just push the gliders back in the hangar. If not, if it skims past, then we can, and it looks like it's going to improve, we can go out and fly. In terms of airspace, as far as I can see, actually in the Lasham area, very little in relation to us around here. And jet movements, nothing notified this morning so far. But I'll let you know if there is anything, and we'll work around that. So yeah, let's go to the hangar, folks, and pull a couple of K21s out from the front. I'll see you out there.